Yo, 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 what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to the VBS Academy. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really crazy video for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you guys the 2 secrets you need for perfect rap vocals. I'm talking about vocals that are crispy, clear, they stay up and present, and they never fall behind the beat. You ready? Let's jump right into it, man. But if you're still struggling to get your vocals to sit inside the beat and balance out perfectly every single time, check out my free course down below. It's going to change the game for you. It's going to teach you to balance out your vocals and your beat perfectly every single time. It takes like 15 minutes and it's completely free. So take that course. Let's go ahead and jump into the track. I'll play it back and we'll start to dig in.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far.
Cool. As you can hear, the song sounds okay. The balance is a little bit off. We're going to tweak the balance before we dive in and show these 2 secrets. But really, it just sounds like a DMV song. Yo, real quick, down below, let me know where you guys are from. If you're from the DMV, you know what DMV rap sounds like. You'll be familiar with this sound. But if not, this is it, man. Welcome. Introducing you guys to DMV rap. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to tweak the balance and then I'll show you guys the 2 big secrets.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far. There's one to the left and there's one in the car. Now back down and shooting.
Perfect. So I'm going to show you guys the first tip. The first tip for making sure that your vocals stay present, stay clear, and really cut through your mix is parallel compression. All right, so we're going to set up a P-Comp channel. We're sending our vocals here. You can see we have this Vox Par, which is our vocal parallel channel, and we're sending 100% of all of our lead vocal tracks directly to this bus. What this is going to do is create a super hard compressed vocal that's very consistent. It doesn't have much dynamics at all. It's very straightforward, and every word is at the same volume pretty much. And so we're going to mix that in with our more dynamic signal. It's going to create a more solid, more consistent vocal sound. It's just going to cut a lot better. So let's get it.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far. There's one to the left and there's one in the car. Now back down and shooting, send him to the...
So now we've got the compressor kind of dialed in how we want it to. I'm going to turn it all the way down and then we'll just slowly bring it up. And I'll overdo it so we can really hear what it's doing. And then we'll settle it somewhere that sounds natural.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far. There's one to the left and there's one in the car. Now back down and shooting, send him to the stars. Good thing I be playing, send this ass from Mars. Akuma the Titan, ain't nobody playing. I'm sending them shots, time to pick a man. And Peter or Pike or Picker, I ain't playing. I'm sending them shots, drop them out of bed.
Cool, and as you can see, we already have just a very slight compressor on the vocal. This is just for all of our vocals. So when the ad-libs and the hooks and everything and the dubs and everything hit at the same time, we're still just turning things down just a little bit before it goes to the mix bus. So tip 1 is to always set up a parallel compression channel. It's just gonna lift your vocal and keep it more present and more forward in the mix. And the second thing that you have to do, you have to run some side chain compression. The second thing you have to do, you have to run some side chain compression on your beat. So we're just going to grab the stock compressor that comes with Pro Tools, and we'll change the key input. Now for this, we're going to use that parallel compression channel that we already created, because remember, this is very consistent sound. It's not super dynamic, so it's going to do a better job of letting our vocal come through a little bit more. So what is sidechain compression? What sidechain compression is doing is this key input is telling the compressor that whenever it receives a signal from wherever we're telling it, in this case our parallel compression channel, whenever it receives a signal that crosses the threshold that we set, it's supposed to turn the beat down. So that's all we want to do with this. That's all we want to do with this. Use the side chain compression to automatically turn down the beat so that every word of the vocal cuts through. So let's see what that's going to sound like.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far. There's one to the left and there's one in the car. Now back down the shooter, send him to the stars. You think I'll be playing, send this ass from Mars. Akuma the Titan, ain't nobody playing.
Perfect. So as you can hear, the vocal is much more present. It's much more forward. We haven't even added any compression to the actual vocals. We haven't added any EQ, any effects, and we already have a much more balanced, much more clear, much more crispy sounding vocal, man. So the last thing that I would do just to kind of round this out, and it's not strictly necessary, I would just add some compression to the overall channel. And this will be a really solid rough to send out. It's going to sound really good. It's loud, and the vocals are really clean. So let's dial that in really quick, and I think we'll be just about there.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far. There's one to the left and there's one in the car. Now back down the shooter, send him to the stars. You think I'll be playing, send this ass from Mars. Akuma the Titan, ain't nobody playing. I'm sending them shots, time to pick a man. And Peter a Piker picker, I ain't playing. I'm sending them shots, drop them out of bed.
So generally, if I were mixing this vocal, I would do all of these things before I worked my way back down to actually affect the individual vocal channel, because you can get a lot more work done in the broad sense before you start to go in and make individual minute changes. So this is a great way to work, and it's a great process to get your vocals really crispy, clear, and cutting through your beat. So look, man, if you're still struggling, these are the tips I'm giving you guys week in and week out. And if you need a little bit more help, just drop me a line down below. Remember, my name is VV, and I'm here for you. Stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace.
I feel like Saddam, I drive me a bomb. I hope that little Drake won't go take off his arm. I hope that little nigga don't step out the car. I'm hitting his brother, his sister, his mom. Now I ain't with a scope and no shooting too far. There's one to the left and there's one in the car. Now back down the shooter, send him to the stars. You think I'll be playing, send this ass from Mars. Akuma the Titan, ain't nobody playing. I'm sending them shots, time to pick a man. And Peter a Piker picker, I ain't playing. I'm sending them shots, drop them out of bed.